Okay, we're doing Bernoulli's trials today. It's very interesting. It's to do with binomial distribution. That is the choosing. 3 choose 2, 4 choose 5. Okay, so let's start off with a dice. Okay, I choosing a dice and I'll say the probability getting a 6. Easy. It's 1/6. Now, if I said to you, I roll a dice 10 times, what is the probability that I will get six sixes? Okay, so then I'll roll it 10 times. So 6 choose 10. Yeah, that's in your calculator. 6 choose 10. It's got the big NCR button on it. Then we go to probably getting that 6, which would mean we're expecting to get 6 sixes. And then probably not getting a 6 is 5 6. And then there's going to be 4 of those. That would be your answer. If I said to you, what is the probability of getting at least 1 6? So, at least 1. 2 ways in which to do this. The foolproof way, trial and error, is probably getting 1. Yeah, and we're rolling it 10 times. Let's say for this one we roll 4 times. Okay? So you come along to that and you are going, I did the opposite, wrong way around there. It's 10, choose 6. So you'd come along to this and you would say, probably getting 1. Okay, this would be 4, choose 1, probably at that. We're looking to get 1. And then that's 5/6, and that's 3. You're probably getting 2 of them. 4 choose 2, 1/6 by 2, 5/6 by 2. Get the answer, put them there. 3. 4 choose 3, 1/6 to the power of 3, 5/6 to the power of 1 equals. Probably getting 4. 4 choose 4, 1/6 to the power of 4, 5/6 to the power of 0. Anything to the power of 0, do not say it's 0, it is 1. We will get an answer here, an answer here, an answer here, an answer here. So it's this, or this, or this, or this. We'd add them all up, and that's the probability. Now, the smart way of doing this would be as follows. This is the second way. I would say the probability of getting no 6s. I would go along. That's 4, choose no, 0. That is 1/6, choosing 0, and that's 5/6 to the power of 4. I get that answer. That's going to give me a probability. The probability always ranges between 0 and 1. So I'm going to get that answer, and then say 1 minus that answer. And it would be the exact same as that. Those two answers are the exact same. Okay, so first of all, what is, and this actually, Donald asked a question about this the other day. What does this choose thing stand for? That's 6 choose 2, 6 by 5 by 2 by 1. That's all it means. Your calculator does all of that out for you. Now, if I said to you, sorry, a lot of my 6s look like 0s. So you just listen as I go, I suppose. 6 choose 4 though. That is 6 by 5 by 4 by 3 all over 4 by 3 by 2 by 1. As you can see, that's 4 factorial. So this went down 2 because this was 2. This went down by 4 because this was 4. You get an answer there. This answer is going to be the same. If you go 6 minus 2 is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. That's it. If I said 7 choose 5 is the same as 7 choose 2. Yeah, so sometimes there was a question where Donald didn't understand and he got confused. Because what I think he got confused by the question, it was something like 20 choose 19 and they just did 20 choose 1, which is the exact same thing. But the logic, the correct way to write it down would have been 20 choose 19, but the book wrote it down as 20 choose 1. Right. Okay, we're picking, let's say we're taking penalties. The probability that I score is 90%. Yeah, straight away change that into decimal. The probability I miss is 0.1, obviously. Okay, over season I take 15 penalties. Okay, the probability that I score at least 13. So it's 13, 14, 15. So 13 will be 15, choose 13. Probability I score, 13. Probability I miss, that's 2. 13 plus 2 is that, 15. 15, choose 14, 0.9. 14, 0.1 to the power of 1. 15, choose 15, 0.9. 15, 0.1 to the power of 0. Add them up, it's this or this or this, so add them up, we get our answer there. Really simple. That's just your ability to use a calculator. That's all it is. So my writing, I'm going to make my writing bigger from now on. Okay, but obviously it gets a little bit harder than that. So if we don't know where, like if they give us an unknown, okay, so they say certain amount of results, maybe they don't give us the probability in the beginning. They say the probability that I score a penalty is X. Okay, so the probability I miss a penalty is 1 minus X. Okay, I take 2 penalties in the season. So I take 2 penalties. They say the probability I score both, or the probability I score exactly 1 is 0.3 or 0.7. Okay, so I'd come along and I'd say at 2 penalties I score exactly 1. The probability I score this one is X. The probability that I miss is this to the power of 1 equals 0.7. 2 choose 1 is 2. That's 2x by 1 minus x. That's 2x minus 2x squared equals 0.7. Multiply everything by 10. That's 20x minus 20x squared equals 7. Bring it all over. 20x squared. Now obviously these numbers don't work out. Plus 7. Therefore you're going to get 2 values of x there. You would expect one of them. Well, what does x is representing the probability, so what does x have to be between? 0 and 1. Let's use a bit of common sense when we're looking at these. Next one is with your cards. Okay, 52 cards. You've got 13 of the 3 or of the 4. Jesus, the words left my head. But anyway, it's diamonds, hearts, spades, and shamrocks. Okay, so you got 13 in each of them. Of those 13, you've got picture cards. We've got the ace, we've got the king, we've got the queen, we've got the jack. Okay, when we're talking about cards, we do not talk at any stage about the joker. Leave the joker alone. Okay, so we're coming along and we're trying to work out the question. So we first need to know all this. So picture cards. If you ever get confused, it's just easy. Everybody gets confused about this one. You'd come along and you just say picture cards. Google it. And everybody gets confused. Is it ace, king, queen, and jack, or is it king, queen, and jack? So it's actually queen, king, and jack. So they're the picture cards. So there's 3 in each one, so there's 12 overall. Okay? Now, it says, let's say, if I said to you, what is the probability I pick a diamond on the 10th one? Okay, so if I get a diamond on the 10th one, well, we draw 10 previous ones, okay? So you're looking on the 10th draw, okay? It's independent of all the others because we're replacing it. I come along on the 10th, that it has to be a diamond, I think I said, 13 over 52. That's it. Yeah, which is a quarter. Now, if I said, going back to the penalties one, okay, the probability I scored was 0.1. The probability I missed, get this a little bit closer on, probability that I miss or score is 0.9, 0.1. Okay, if I said to you, what's the probability that I score 4 penalties out of 5 and I scored last? Okay, so I'd go along there and I'd say, okay, so if I score the last, I have to worry about the first 4. So I'd come along 4. If I score the last one, that means I scored 3 out of 4. 4 choose 3, 0.9 to the power of 3, or 0.1 to the power of 1. Okay? I'm doing this and scoring the last. If I score the last, it's by 0.9. Now you can put all this in if you want. 1 choose 0 by 0.9 to the power of 1, 0.1 to the power of 0, and that's just me 0.9, because that's 1 and that's 1. Yep, that's all there is to it. It's quite simple, but I'll do question 18 here. Okay, out of 2,000 families with 4 children each, how many would you expect to have 2 boys? Okay, 4 children each. So we'd come along and we'd expect 2 boys. 4 choose 2. Chance of getting a boy is a half. 2 boys. A girl is a half then. That's 2. We get an answer. That would give us the probability, which would be between 0 and 1. And we'd multiply that answer by 2,000. What's the probability of no girls? Okay, no girls. 4 choose 4 boys. It's a half by 4, half 0. Okay, and we'd multiply by 2,000. We're looking for the exact. This gives us the probability. This then would give us the number, the expected number. At least 1 boy. Okay, so the previous one said, so at least 1 boy, we've just got 1 minus no boys. No boys is here. And that will give us our answer. Use brackets. And there's our answer. Quite easy. Quite easy. Sorry, I had that off the screen. So you do 1 minus 4, choose 0. 1 quarter, 1 half to the power of 0, and that's to the power of 4. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Easy enough. Genuinely, nothing too bad. Now, the questions here are long. So this work is going to be Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm expecting that you'll have every single question done on 7.1, 7.2, 7.3 by Thursday. And then something new on Friday. Okay? Great work.